So, and we are back. It's time for the second half. And Team Sweden attacks directly from the second half kick. Tries to surprise the Räppe keeper with a long shot from the midline. We have a lead for Team Sweden, boys 16. 1-0. Scored by Oskar Dahlberg in, I think it was in the 5th minute, if I remember correctly. It's been 2 long days at this tournament in this hot weather, so excuse me if I don't remember everything correctly. And as we said before, the name is from this year called Quality Hotel Cup, and that name is because of the premium partner is Quality Hotel, and that's also the hotel in downtown Växjö where all the American coaches and tourists stays during this visit. We are very happy for this partnership. Oh, a great ball, and there's Idris Ali in his one-on-one with the goalie, but the goalie is throwing himself to get first to the ball. Only a couple of centimeters faster, Idris would have been first on the ball. We have 18 minutes left of this tournament of playing time, I will say. It might be some extra minutes if Räppe takes it to penalties, but then they have to equalize first. No extra time, no sudden death. Or aggregation time, I think the English word is. But if we take this to penalties, that will be, I think the American coach called it sudden death penalties. Each team will just have 1 penalty each, and then we go round by round till we have a winner. So if you win, if you miss and the other team scores, then the game is over. And there on the old homestand of Värensvallen, we have 5 or 6 American players. I can't see which players, but I assume that there are these the American players that lives with players in this Swedish team. And another long ball up to Dahlberg, and he's first on the goal, and he gets knocked down by the goalie, and the ref called it a penalty. And once again, Oskar Dahlberg has proven what I said before. He has a playing style that means that he gives some hits and he takes some hits. And that one, he took a hit, and the goalkeeper, yeah, why are you complaining? Did you touch the ball? No, you touched the player. And therefore it's a penalty and a yellow card for complaining to the ref, I think. And yeah, Oskar Dahlberg is up on his feet and he puts the ball on the 11-yard line. at penalty spot, and he scores again. And if you have watched the World Cup, you saw that the keeper was a bit out of the line, but as the ball is in the goal, it won't be taken again. So we put 2 for Sweden up on the scoreboard, and it's 0 to Räppe. And looks like the goalkeeper still complaining to the ref. I think it's a bit too late. With 14 minutes left of the game, this means that Räppe might be a little bit more aggressive, taking more risk. Maybe put up some more people up in the offensive line, and therefore take the risk and get more vulnerable defensively. I tried to commentate the game when I film during this cup, and it's a bit tricky, especially when we come to phrases in soccer that I know in Swedish, but is not familiar with in English. And offensive tackle again. That's awarded a free kick in nearly the same spot in the first half. Oskar Dahlberg got a free kick against him for the same reason, offensive tackle. Or maybe I should say too aggressive offensive tackle, because you can't. Of course, you can do an offensive tackle. Alexander Westman called for Löde. I'm on the left, and there he gets the ball, and he's dribbling past it. First one, passing down, next one, and the ball's coming out to number 8. Shoots. Is it going to be a corner? No. Number 8, Jakob Gustafsson, is doing as best as he can in the defense work, but a little bit of push there, and Räppe gets a free kick. I will show you this what the free kick is, but I'll also show how much space behind the defensive line Team Sweden is given to the Räppe players. It's a technical decision. What will you do? You know they're going to shoot a long ball. Will you take another extra 10-15 yards with your defensive line, or will you stand up and set a high offensive line, offside line, I mean. Duel between Ludwig Peterson and a Räppe player ends up in a free kick for Räppe. I look at the time, and it's 11 minutes left of the game. Oh, the ball bounces back on the head of the Räppe player. Didn't see that one. Good defensive work there for Sebastian Johansson. How desperate can Räppe be in their play style? And it's another late tackle from number 10 in Räppe, and there comes the yellow card. If When I look at the Swedish players, I see more and more players walking when they are not in the near connection to the ball, or they're saving their energy, or are they tired? And if you wonder what noise you hear, it's an annoying fly in this studio. It keeps landing on my nose. A long ball up there from number 10, Emil Hägglöf. Oscar pulls in the Räppe player's jersey, and Räppe will now get a free kick just by the midline. And some talking between the players still, complaining to each other, and the ref say, "Come here, boys." No need for that kind of talk to each other. It's less than 9 minutes left of the game. Let's play soccer. Be gentlemen to each other. A tackle there, and no free kick for Räppe. And there comes this breakthrough ball again, and it goes to Oscar Dahlberg, and is going to do a hat-trick. No, this time the goalkeeper takes the ball. That is the difference between this situation last time. And he just hit the player and didn't hit the ball. Now he hit the ball and it went out to a throw-in, like 10 yards from the corner post. And a little bit of acceleration there makes Alexander Westman pass the Räppe player. Long ball from the keeper, received by number 7, Liam Ekman. Oscar Dahlberg wins the duo, gets the ball back, gets directly 2 players on him, and a shot outside from Idris Ali, number 4. Now I might have the time to explain where I was quite laughing when I said that the American players is on the old home stand, the blue part of the arena you see there. Because when Östers team played here in Allsvenskan, that was the place for the Öster supporters. And the last day when we played at Myresjöhus Arena and this team played, the American players went to the new home of Öster supporters at Myresjöhus Arena and borrowed their flags and cheering for their friends from Sweden. I think it was the game between B16 Sweden and B15 Sweden. And Räppe puts a lot of players up in the penalty box line. And the balls go over the ball up to Kelvin Lee, who easily takes the ball. And he says, "This ball were up here somewhere, you can get it back." There Ludwig Pettersson bounces the ball to Alexander Westman. The Rebels, one guy, another, and the goalkeeper is out again and hits the ball and the player. And yeah, the American supporters on the stands know what they thought about that. And yeah, why wasn't that a penalty? Even if he hit the ball, he has some responsibility for his actions. He can't just jump and take the ball and players and everything around him. We are now in the last 5 minutes of this tournament and game. B16 Sweden has scored twice, and no goals so far for Team Räppe GoIF. Throw-in for Sweden. I think that should have been gone to Räppe because it bounced on Jakob Gustafsson's legs. The ball is in the hands of the keeper from Räppe. A long ball up to number 10, who is awarded a free kick. And we are going up to the 38th minute. That is a difficult number to say if you're Swedish. So we say we are going to the last 3 minutes of this game, and it's a shoulder pass that goes down to the keeper Kelvin Lee. Now, none in the Swedish defense line is showing him I want the ball, so he just kicks it up, and it goes all the way to the Räppe keeper and the central defender in Räppe is also trying the long ball. Maybe the players are tired to make good decisions, so they say if the ball is down here we can score, so we will shoot it as far up as we can. Except that's a good pass from Jakob to Idris. Idris, can you attack 1 versus 1? And we pass this to Jakob. Can you get the ball back? Idris, oh, good defense work from Idris. And as I know him from earlier, and no, he's a good dribbler, and it passes to Oscar Dahlberg. And there is the hat trick. What a day for number 5, Oscar Dahlberg. Starting the day at 9:30 local time AM. Getting picked up by an ambulance, going to the hospital, coming back. Participating in semi-final. I don't know if he scored that there, but playing the whole game so far. I don't think he has been subbed out. He's been on the pitch for all 39 minutes and scored 3 times. Even gets tackled once and awarded a penalty that is scored with. So we are now in the last minute of the game. Sweden 3, Räppe 0. And yeah, I don't think it will get an excitement left from this game. If Räppe hasn't scored in 39 minutes, I don't think they would score 3 times in the last one, but maybe Sweden can score in 4th goal. And they are celebrating to Oscar Dahlberg again. And maybe the replay. And if you take this in slow motion, you can see if it was Oscar Dahlberg. I thought it looked like an own goal. Now I'm starting to stutter. Stubborn is a different thing. I know. And we are on overtime. And there you hear the final whistle for the game. And I will press stop on the score table, and I will turn the camera and show. There we have it. Home team Räppe 0, away team B16 Sweden 4. 3 or 4 of the goals scored by number 5 Oscar Dahlberg, who, like I said, was picked up on an ambulance with they thought was a broken leg, a bone fracture. But they said it's not bleeding, so yeah, then we come back and win this tournament. But he didn't do it alone. We had help from number 12, Alexander Westman, number 17, Isak Johansson, number 9, Gustav Burman, number 2, Sebastian Johansson, number 7, Liam Ekman, number 8, Jakob Gustafsson, number 5, Oscar Dahlberg, number 4, Albert Belfrage, number 6, Ludwig Petersson, number 4, Oskar Danielsson, number 16, Albert Rolander, the goalkeeper number 1, Kelvin Lee, number 11, Alfons Fröström, number 3, Ossian Hedstig, the one you see there walking with a broken leg, who has been supporting his teammates this whole tournament, number 4, Idris Ali, and number 10, Emil Hegler. And down on the pitch you see the Räppe players getting DVSC pins for their participation in this tournament. And somewhere behind there is this upcoming chairman of Sweden, Fredrik Bäckström, who shall give the Swedish boys the trophy for Quality Hotel Cup number 2019. And they're all lined up. And it looks like it is an American goalkeeper from the girls team with the trophy. And we have to put the American supporters in the picture. Thank you for sharing for your Swedish friends. And I'm just waiting for the team to lift up the trophy, and then we will finish this broadcasting. The Räppe team is lining up for pictures as a memory from the tournament with the pins, and maybe for advertising for this tournament when it will take place in 2 years from now, the next time the DVSC teams comes to visit Sweden. And here we have the winners. They won the Sister City Cup against the US boys. They won Lake Superior Open last year in Duluth. They won the Sister City Trophy this year, and they win the Quality Hotel Cup. And they gather around the trophy, and there it goes up in the air. So, thank you very much for this year. And to our American friends, hope to see you again.